Hey guys, John here with Shall Graphics. Yeah, this is something I was working on earlier this morning. It's just a photograph for one of my friends. Like I said yesterday, today we're going to make a poster for Coca-Cola, and for those living under a rock, which is I have no idea how you succeed in not knowing what Coca-Cola is, but Coca-Cola is a drink. It's a non-alcoholic, fizzy, gaseous drink. Some people call it soda. Some people call it pop. Uh, it's sweet and a little addictive, and I've been drinking it all my life as far as I can remember. So I just said, okay, today let's do something. So we're going to create a new project. We're in Photoshop CS6 extended edition, and let's give it the size of, let's see, let's put it in pixels and say um, 1920 by 1080. Yeah, let's try that. It'll be a little small though. Anyway, let's do it. So 1920 by 1080. Yeah, there it is. 1920 by 1080. And let's just call it Coke, and going to say okay. There it is, in the white screen. Okay, and what we'll do next is I downloaded a bunch of images earlier this morning. I did not want to put this up as part of the video because well, thing is my internet is really super slow, you know, hashtag fifth world problems. And so I got these images. Basically the concept, we are going to use a bunch of old slash fairly advanced people in age drinking Coca-Cola, and I just dropped all the images in, and I think we should start with I downloaded this image before realizing it was Warren Buffett. Oh, pretty rich guy. I think he owns Fox or something. Good. So we're just gonna keep him over there. Okay, move his layer up. Bring in this guy. Excuse me. This guy right here, and Control T, Shift and Alt. First of all, I move this before holding that. I move the center to that angle so that it goes that way. When I hold Shift and Alt and I click and push in, and then let's bring this old lady. Hold Shift and Alt while I'm resizing. And, so and then I must have, this was Hillary Clinton when I downloaded this image, but turns out it's not. And these are just pretty random, and I just got them by googling old person drinking Coca-Cola. Yeah, I know I sound like an asshole, but good. So that's it. Okay, So what are we going to do next? What we're going to do is we're going to fill a certain, first of all we're going to change this background color to, we're going to fill the background with a bright red. That's the color, and right there. So maybe that's a little too bright. Yeah, something like that. And let's fill it up. Good. And we're going to make some sort of frames, okay, as a demarcation for this. So what we're going to do basically is create a new layer over all of this, and I just had an idea. Well, we're going to make some selections instead, and click and hold right here, and draw a circle with a big color so to move it like this. That good. That's good. Now you hold the Alt key and do another section section. Like this. Good. And we're going to fill that with the same red color. That. You know, given that Warren is more popular, I think I should give him the big slot. Okay, I should give him the big slot. So I'm going to take Warren right here. Where's Warren? Yeah, control click, and I'll move Warren down, and then I'm going to control click on this other layer behind, and I'll move her up, put her like right here. And let's go back to Warren, control click on the image to expand it like that. Good. So that's it. Now we're going to create another layer. Okay, and I'm not naming these layers, but you should name your layers. It's easier to locate that way, and we're just going to fill this one with red completely, and then we're going to cut the inside part out to, you know, give it a frame, make it a perfect frame, well, as perfect as we can make it, just like that. I think that's good enough. Good. The frame is there, and then now we're going to select just this area like this, hold down. I don't want to create a new layer with a new line, so I'm just going to be lazy about it. I'm going to hold down Control and Alt, Command and Alt for my Mac users, and click and then move slightly. Once they start moving, I let go of all that without letting go of my mouse, and I hold down now the Shift key so that it moves in a straight line, and move it to here. And I repeat the process again by holding Command and Control and Alt. I click once it starts moving. So basically, I'm just duplicating that area while staying on the same layer, yet moving it as a floating selection. That's some trick I learned to do a while back. Okay, and then I'm going to deselect, and there we have our frames. Now, sometimes when you work in a Photoshop, I don't know if it happens on your computer, but on mine, you see lines like this line right here. It's not non-existent, and to actually know that it is not there, you just need to zoom right in. So you're like, oh, you cut Warren in half. Well, it's simple. We just simply need to not cut him. Make a selection now. We're making sure that we are on the right layer. The selection and delete, and there. Warren is fine. So good old Warren. I hope someday I become as rich as you. I'll actually make a real difference. Not like, well, I like his movies, but his news channel is kind of shite. So What we're going to do next is do a little photo editing on the pictures, you know, add certain effects to make them look crisper. Like this one is a little blurry, so we're going to give her some sharpness, and there she is. Yep, there she is. So filter, sharpen on sharp mask. Ooh, so crisp. So crisp, it looks like a 70s photo. Well, let's reduce that a little bit. Yeah, I think thereabouts it's quite good. Yeah, that's good enough. And also we are going to do a few color tricks on them. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Above each one we're going to create an adjustment layer. Okay, an adjustment layer of let's see, for this lady let's use curves. Let's see what curves does. We're going to curves, take in one color like red. Let's see what happens if we increase it a bit. Good. Brings out the pink and kind of gives it and let's go to the green, reduce it a bit. Good. I want to give it a bit of an old camera feel. Good. I think that does the job. It's too red, I know, but then those old cameras were kind of weird. Sometimes they'll be too red or too green. It was something that happened a lot. When I look at some old photographs taken from the 60s and 70s, you always see stuff like that happening. Sometimes it's too blue, too green, too something. And this old guy right here having a nice time, you know, just some day in Miami. Ooh, what happened? Oh, I moved him down and he was, no, it's not a problem. Well, I'm just going to create a layer mask on him, and first of all I'm going to make a selection up to right here, and the layer mask should not even be on him. It should be on the old Asian lady. She could be either Pakistani or Indian. I can't tell for sure. And so I'm going to create a layer mask on her layer. Ooh, it got rid of the wrong side. I'm going to simply Control I, and there. Our guy is back, having a nice time on maybe this is Cuba or Miami. Hard to tell the difference. And I didn't really read the backstory into this picture, so I'm just making up stuff. Here's where is he? What layer is he on? Control click. Ah, yeah, there he is. So we're going to give him his own adjustment layer. And adjustment. Let's see hue and saturation. Let's move the colors a bit. Saturate it a bit. Good. It's over saturated pictures. I remember some pictures that were like that as well. Now notice it is affecting this other layer too. So how do we make it that it affects only old man sand right here? We simply control click to bring up his area as a selection, and what we're going to do is we come now to the layer mask of this adjustment layer right here, and we control shift I, okay, command shift I to invert the selection. You can see what that has done. It has selected the area outside, okay, and we simply control I to invert, so it doesn't affect anybody else, just him. That's good. Now we go to the lady. I think with the lady we are going to put something like first of all we are going to sharpen her layer a little more, and then we're going to give her something like a sepia toning. Or maybe I should just make her black and white. Yeah, I'll make her black and white. Yeah. And where's the layer? I think there it is right here. And we're going to give her a black and white where is it? Black and white adjustment layer. Good. Notice it affects everybody if I zoom out. So we're going to use the same trick. Okay, and so we're going to control click on her layer, and you see her layer is kind of big because there's an area which is hidden. So we have to the control click technique doesn't really work here. We have to make the selection manually. Okay, we'll select this area right here. Let's select up to here. Then we'll add to the selection using the polygon lasso tool by holding down the shift key, clicking right here, click, 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 and there. So we've added to that selection, and now in here, right here on the adjustment layer directly above her, we're going to hit the Control Shift I to select inverse, and then Control I to invert. So now the black and white affects just her. See that? Cool. So let's go back to our image. Let's zoom in a little and take a good look at it, and you see it. I think we could make some proper adjustments to that black and white. All right, and you'll be like, no, it's black and white. There's something we can do about it. Yeah, we could bring up the reds so our skin is slightly brighter. Bring down the yellow right here. The green definitely down. Now you go up, and blues go down. Good. Then also now on her image itself, we're going to sharpen it. Filter on sharp mask. Good, good. Now that looks like something from Life magazine. I wonder if those still come out. Good, good. Now to good old Warren right here. Warren, we're going to give Warren where's Warren? Yeah, this is Warren right here. So this is Warren's layer. We're going to give him his own adjustment layer as well. Where is it? Sometimes it's like hue and saturation. Hue and saturation. Sure, why not? All right, and let's make sure it affects only Warren. Yeah, it affects only Warren, and we're going to do the same thing. Control Shift I to select inverse, and Control I. Well, we're working on the mask of the adjustment layer directly over Warren. Okay, so that whatever it does will affect only the image of Warren right here, and next we are going to move this a bit so we can see mostly Warren right here. Good. Let's see, what can we do? Warren's picture is a little washed out. Ooh, looks like something from the 60s now. Good. That's saturated enough. Let's see if we move this. Nah. Down. Yeah, right there is good. And reduce the lightness slightly. And there we go. And it's alright. So there we have it. Alright, what's next is there's another image of an opener, a bottle cap opener. And we're going to put that right here. Bring it up, and actually we need to keep it large, and then we're simply going to make a mask out of it like so, because I just want the area right here. Good. And we're going to create a layer mask like that. Good. So that there. Now we're going to label it. Now you need to be white. I'm going to write, maybe the font will not be best, through the edges, sitting great text, and then exclamation mark. Apply, of course. Well, the font is not the best as far as I'm concerned, so we're going to look for one. Let's see. I have like a whole lot of fonts right here. Want something that says through the ages. Ooh, alright. Well, the font I might choose, you may not agree with it, but Buto. Alright, I think I'll take this one. You may not agree with it, but it's just my artistic choice. Alright. And we're going to reduce the distance between them a little. Oh, no, that's not what I intended to do. I think it was you instead. Good. Just like that. And there you have it. Poster for Coca-Cola based on random images gotten from the internet. And well, I intend to do another, this time with a mixture from older to younger people, and another with people of different races. I don't know if I would, but that's what I intend to do. And then I'll go back to making stuff. I found some other YouTube game I want to make a logo for, but I really wanted to do this Coca-Cola thing. I don't know if I'll do the rest though, but there it is. There you have it, a poster for Coca-Cola. So we're going to save, and like I said, always arrange your folders properly so you know where you're saving whatever it is you're saving. And I'll go to YouTube, YouTube right here, and save as PSD. Saves, and now I'll take save as, and JPEG, and what's the next thing? Still go now to YouTube, and JPEG. Yeah, these are the things I've been doing. I did one for Vadat yesterday, actually two. So the other was for Suzilu, and there you go. Save, and let's increase it. Yeah, 1 megabyte is alright. Put it at the maximum, and there we go. An old-timey looking poster for Coca-Cola. And that's that for this video. Hope you enjoyed. If you are watching as a designer, hope you learned something. If I didn't say something or didn't do something correctly, please forgive me, and try to ask whatever questions you have in the comment section. And that's it. I guess I could say you should enjoy your Coca-Cola. Wait, let's just check out the JPEG right here. Yeah, there it is. So enjoy your drink, and see you in the next video whenever that comes out.